We are on a journey to a destination that seems uncertain but with great anticipation. We have made human projections to the extent of our abilities, but we look out for strength from our Maker. But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and His grace towards me was not in vain. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10. The new song, The Church Choir of PIWC Odoko, has been on the move to possessing the nations through unadulterated Pentecostal and contemporary music for some years now. Formerly known as the Voice of Triumph, VOT, this music group has carved a niche in the gospel music fraternity with a flagship music event which was then dubbed Altar of Worship.
Oh, so the name of the choir was Voice of Triumph, which was also called for VOT. Yeah, the name was birthed when we were having our first musical concert as a PIWC. Yeah.
Okay, so VOT, Voices of Triumph, back then, we were just, a baby choir, just now starting afresh. We didn't know much, didn't know the skills in music, like everything was new to us. So the leaders back there were actually struggling.
It was, I think, a great privilege for people to be part of the choir, and the choir really started well. But just to also say that they had leadership at that time who understood the need that as a PIWC we needed to have a choir. I can remember Elder Safo at that time, Fred Safo, and now our pastor, Elder Bote. So I think they did a great job with the choir, and Voice of Triumph was a good choir.
This music event attracts various music lovers from a plethora of many denominations and religious orientations to one venue with one purpose of lifting sweet worship to God.
And it has impacted my life in different ways that I can't even recall. Anytime I listen to our ministrations, there's some kind of refreshment that I feel all the time.
Because over the years, we've seen growth in attendance. So that's for us, that's like a yardstick. That gives us feedback that people are beginning to appreciate our ministry and what we do. And that alone tells us that we are making some level of impact.
Various testimonies emanated from these musical programs, and Altar of Worship has experienced steady growth until its transition to Kara. We long to reach our ultimate goal, but for the hurdles and obstacles. We strive for the apex, but the thorns of this vain earth spares not the pulse of our flesh. The hefty test of our patience on this long journey weighs on our weary hearts, hence the need for His grace. This vibrant music group has had its fair share of challenges, like any human institution. Both previous and current music directorate and leadership have been faced with diverse issues that test the strength of the group.
It's been challenging. It's not been smooth as a human institution, though it's a spiritual one. We are human beings, so there are a few challenges.
Yeah, with the challenges, the choir used to have 2 microphones, one for each part, and you see a number of people standing behind one microphone. You couldn't turn and dance. But through it all, since you have the passion for the work or for the work of God, we were okay with it and having fun because that's what we have by then.
I am trusting God that 5 to 10 years down the line, the younger ones who have also joined, we can expect like such obvious growth so that we can testify to the goodness of God.
Okay, so for me now, Kara is not just a church event at the moment because we are touching lives like everywhere, outside the country, international.
I see TNS, the new song, going worldwide because one, we understand what we do despite the challenges, and we experience the testimonies we see in our lives, and that's of people close to us.
TNS is getting big, and I see bigger things happening from TNS. I see us possessing nations. I see us going global, not just staying in Ghana.
I wish Kara a happy anniversary, and I say good job to the members of the new song. God bless you.